Hi, this is Sugene with RhythmAddictTV, and we are here with Dana Wilson, aka Dana Dane.
Hello.
At Dana Dane, Twitter. Yes.
That's me.
So how long have you been dancing?
Oh geez, my mom put me in dance class when I was 3. Although at that point I think it's more like daycare. But at that level it was like a ballet tap combo class, and I trained with ballet, tap, jazz, lyrical, modern, funk, all the way up until the present. And a lady never says how old she is. So since I was 3 until current.
What's your favorite genre of dance if you can't choose hip hop?
Wow, I can't believe, I think it changes all the time, depending on what kind of music I'm really feeling.
Okay.
But as of late, I've been really intrigued by burlesque.
Ooh.
I've always been kind of one of the boys, and I love street styles, I love funk, and a lot of my big dance role models are males, and it's just recently that I've gotten really, like, interested, and the people that I'm looking up to are females and primarily in burlesque. So that's maybe for some of the younger viewers, don't get there quite yet, but that's where I'm at right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and say burlesque.
Okay, so since you're a choreographer, what is your favorite part about teaching, and what's your least favorite?
Wow, my favorite part about teaching is watching a student or a group of students progress over time. It's incredible and gratifying to see somebody break through, you know, make changes and evolve. I think my favorite part though about teaching, other than seeing students evolve, is learning through the process. I become a better performer from teaching, from watching their progress and their mistakes, and also sometimes, you know, you remind yourself, you gotta start practicing what you preach every now and then. So after I teach, I'm like, wow, if I really danced the way I'm trying to get them to dance, I would be better. Let's try that. So I love being a student and being a teacher. I think the best part of being a teacher is that you're learning.
Oh,
nailed it, full circle.
Yeah, that was a great answer.
It took me a while to arrive there, but yes, that's really it.
You got there.
That's really it.
Yeah. Okay. So then, when you started dancing, like when you were 3 and to now, would you say you see any, like, I guess, differences or similarities within the dance community, or just choreographers in general?
Yeah, huge change in the dance community, like rapidly. And I think the one thing, if I could put it into a word, is accessibility. Dance and dance teachers and dance training is so much more accessible now than it was before. If you wanted to see Baryshnikov, sorry, good luck, unless you're actually there. Now you can pull up YouTube, I can watch Baryshnikov for 24 hours straight. You know, I would have never, in another world, maybe never, or in an earlier time, never met Lyle Beniga. And I watched Lyle's videos for years before I actually met him and shook his hand, and now I'm dancing with him. So it's the accessibility, and it's conventions that travel around, and kids being able to actually take class with these people who they watch online or in music videos or dancing on tour. It's just things are so much more accessible, so dancers get better way faster.
Yeah.
Like these young kids that I see are incredible. Like, I wasn't even that good by the time I was 18. How? Accessibility.
Yeah. Okay. So you talked about tour with Lyle and with Justin Timberlake, right?
Yes.
How was that? Because that's just amazing.
It's still going. Very much still going. We have a show tomorrow night, actually, in DC. We started in October, and that's about 5 months ago. It's going so well. It's a dream job. I'm dancing with people that I admire and that challenge me and are extremely talented. And then there's Justin himself, and I struggle to find words. He is it. He's it. He's a good human being is just a cop-out to say. He's one of the best that I know. Hardworking, treats his people well, naturally talented, hysterical. The list goes on. He's really incredible. I love my job.
So then what's your favorite song to perform to? Because I feel like there's so much going on and everything.
Okay, so this ties back in with my earlier comment about burlesque. There's one point in the show where Justin covers Heartbreak Hotel by Elvis. And it is a true rock and roll moment. I get to dance by myself with the guitar player. And it's sexy and it's sultry and it's different every single night.
I love
sultry. Get into sultry. He plays something different every night. His name is Elliot Ives. If you don't know, find out. Is so soulful and it's essential to dance. So I don't know, I'm riffing off of him. He's going in, Justin's going in, and it's just a really private moment that we have that gets amped up in this big arena, and there's people yelling and screaming, and it's magic, and I love it.
Wow.
Okay, so that, but also Like I Love You is my all-time favorite choreography ever in the world. I'll be dancing it on my deathbed, I promise you. Like, it doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah. Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
So then when there's like a performance, there's always like mishaps, I guess. Were there any?
Not always, but sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes.
Yes, we've had a few.
Do you want to talk about them?
I don't want to give anything away about the show. I definitely want everybody to come see it if they can. But we have a moving element as part of our stage moves. And on this particular night, the stage got stuck in a not so desirable position. The ladies at that point in the show are in very short shorts and high heels. And from the point that the stage was stuck at, we had to climb down a ladder, like tail first, okay everyone, to get back to a safe place. So that's probably the most notable mishap of the show. But otherwise, our crew keeps things moving so smoothly that sometimes there was a mishap that I didn't even notice.
Oh, okay.
Those are the good ones.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yes.
So what did you think about Justin Timberlake and NSync and their performance for the VMAs?
Huge fan. I'm a huge fan. I grew up on that stuff. So I was an NSync fan before I met Justin, before I danced for him, long before. Actually, I performed with them at that performance.
Ooh.
And I was the assistant choreographer on the job, so I got to spend a lot of time with good old Lance, Joey, and JC and Justin, and like literally time of my life. I mean, I used to watch them on TV and memorize their moves. And now I was, that's weird to say. And then all of a sudden I was in the room with them. Incredible. But I think it shocked people. I think it made people happy and obviously nostalgic, and it was fantastic.
Oh.
Didn't miss a beat.
Oh, that's so amazing. Just like seeing yourself on TV. I know.
Still not used to it.
Yeah.
Still not used to it.
Yeah. So, since you've been dancing for so long, you have all this experience. What, if you could give like advice to any of the new dancers or the newbies, what would it be?
Okay, here's another one where I could just talk forever. My biggest advice will be to nurture the parts of yourself that you criticize the most, because those are the parts that are the most unique and that will make you stand out in the end. So instead of trying to stand out, your goal should be, back up. If we could summarize. Instead of trying to fit in, you will stand out if you nurture the parts of yourself that you are most insecure about. Because those are the ones that are really outstanding. For example, I used to be really, really insecure about not being great at anything. Like I mentioned, I trained in ballet, tap, and jazz, and modern, and lyrical, and all of those things, and I was never like the best ballerina or the sickest tapper. I was never the best, and that always made me insecure. I got to LA to work, and all they're looking for is, we need the best B-boys. We need the best this. We need the best everything. And that was so horrifying to me. And then I started embracing my diversity, embracing all my other kind of strange interests like burlesque or tango or locking or this or that, the things that used to just really spread me out. Now I'm embracing those things and using them to my advantage, which makes me Dana. And there's only one of me.
One. Love that answer. I completely agree.
Yeah, it's interesting, right?
Yeah.
But it goes for everyone in every field. If you take care of yourself, you'll stand out. All the self-criticism, the bashing, the being hard on yourself. In an artist world, we're all perfectionists. I understand that. But I really noticed the shift in my life in general, not just in my career, but in my overall happiness when I started embracing those things instead of chopping myself down.
Yes. Take your advice, all the viewers.
Easier said than done, of course.
Yeah, but at least it was said.
Yes, it's said. Oh, it is said. And it's filmed. It's on tape.
So it's there forever.
Yes.
Well, thank you for this interview.
Yes, thank you for having me.
No problem. You're here with Dana Wilson with RhythmAddictTV. Be sure to subscribe to our channel if you are addicted to the rhythmics. Bye.
Bye-bye. We do this.